Hello, this is Kale, and welcome to the Kale Scale. This episode is Christopher Robin. Okay, to start off, Ian McGregor, that is... Ewan McGregor, does really well in this movie. I haven't seen him in a movie in a while, so it's nice to see him. He does play the role of a father who gets too caught up in his work will. But that is also the main problem of the movie for me, is that they keep hammering it in, and like, yes, it is a good lesson. You need to have time for family too. Don't get too caught up in what you're doing, like work. But like, it just keeps going on, and like, yes, we know this is bad, and even Christopher Robin knows this is bad. That's the only like bad part about the movie, is that the lesson isn't really handled well.
At any point in this movie, did he have the higher ground?
Yes. Haley Atwell is in this movie, and it's just nice to see Haley Atwell. I'm glad she's still getting work after Agent Carter got canceled. That's also the only other problem I have with this movie, is that they don't use her to any extent. Like, she's in it, and she plays a good supportive mother, but other than that, they don't use her a lot. The actor who plays their child is pretty good. She does well, Madeline. And then I like that they got Jim Cummings and whoever voices Tigger to come back. And they don't sound too old either. They're just, it feels like it's actually them. And Eeyore. Eeyore is my favorite part about this movie, just because he's just depressed all the time, and it's nice. Because he doesn't fit the mood of the film at all. I got Peter Capaldi as Rabbit, good. Always nice. And Toby Jones as Al.
Ah, that's amazing.
I just like that he's in it. It's a good, heartwarming movie. Like, you just feel good watching certain points, but it can be depressing at some points. Christopher Robin served in World War II. He has PTSD. And his life is just depressing. It's just work. He might have to lay off some people. He works at a luggage company of all places, like probably one of the most boring places to work. Then Winnie the Pooh comes back in his life, and there's like a moment where he yells at Winnie the Pooh. But it is Ewan McGregor, just yelling at Winnie the Pooh saying, "You silly bear!" A lot of the movie is just Winnie the Pooh saying kind of intelligent things, but also childlike things, which is his shtick. Sometimes it'll get old, but sometimes he actually does have good stuff to say. I mean, overall, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. It's just kind of hard to hate this movie too much, because it just makes you feel good at certain points. It's just a good, heartwarming movie.